omwana gwe basoose okwanveiringa president ng'ali wamu n'abakulembeze ba Yoweri Kaguta kubukola ku His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Kauma kutemulwa kwe ne bane nti Tanabu Kenya yatemulwa enagulu ku police headquarters kumbi n'akatale ke Nakawa polisi ng'erinawo kamera kyusa n'egamba nti mu kutemula Tanabu Kenya tebalina masanyalaze bye twogerako twogera mu kibuga Kampala tetwogera Busia tetwogera Ifuna tetwogera Luuka polisi tebalina masanyalaze awali kamera ng'abapoliisi batemula Tanabu Kenya era yabatuma teyali mulala yenna okujjako natemalira yennyini Yoweri Kaguta tibuhabulwa Museveni yagadde abato mubeere nga mukimanyi era kibeere ku yaleka abaana
Nambanya erinnya basirira ba.
Nambanya webali
Nambanya.
Ebifa
Frank
Senteza. Oyo mugenzi Frank Senteza yatemulwa ennaku z'omwezi nga 3.
Okitegeera kitalo.
November. December. Yatemulwa ennaku z'omwezi nga 3 December. Ng'era okutemulwa kwe natemalira yennyini yatuma akabonda akakulembera baloketi ne bajja bakola ettemu nga balemesa okuleeta Ashraf eyakubwa amasasi nga kati ali mu ggwanga lya Amerika mu kufuna obujjanjabi. Oyo Frank Senteza ne bamutomera ng'emmotoka eyamutomera yali mmotoka y'amagye agalina okuba aga Uganda.
President yakomawo.
Banaye president oyo yakomawo. Baba ali kutambula. Noyo.
Bakobe buluso.
Noyo Bina. Noyo Musinguzi. Noyo Alali. Ali kutambula ni mama.
I'm telling you,
we will maneuver and liberate this country.
We shall never forget this day.
We will liberate this country.
One day
we will liberate this country.
That is our mission.
Kakaram, we will liberate this country.
And we shall overcome.
We will liberate Uganda.
Honorable Miriam Matembe.
Tusanyuse nnyo mwenna okubalaba.
Deputy President Nambeshe John Baptist.
You're most welcome.
Elias Lukwago. Arab Kaija. Yetinga Deputy President. Ala Tukakane. President Jacomewo.
Stand here, Stand here. Yeah.
Thank you, DJ.
That's enough.
Banange, without wasting any time, mwenna mulaba obudde bwe bufaanana. enkuba eyagala kutonya tetugenda kumala budde bwonna, but to start the program. We will be running this program alongside Honorable Namuga, but it will overall be taken by my boss, Honorable Joel Senyonyi. Mbawemu ku Senyonyi ndowooza kati abatwaleko nange nfune ku lwendo lw'amazzi. Si weewaawo?
Weewaawo.
People power!
Our power!
Our power!
People power!
NUP!
Everywhere!
Kati mapoi asina yogera luzungu lungi. Musoke mulengere manju wale kizimbe kiri wali mukiraba.
Tukirengera.
Ekyo kyaffe.
Kale mukikubirako mu ngalo.
Kino kiri wano mukiraba.
Tukirengera.
Nakyo kyaffe.
Bakyamanya mukikubirako mu ngalo.
Kiri ekiri wali mukiraba.
Kirengedde.
Ekyo nakyo kyaffe.
Katonda wange byonna byaffe.
Wano watuyimiridde mulaba wano. Wano nawo waffe.
Katonda wange.
Nawo we mutudde wonna.
Wonna waffe.
Nawo wonna waffe.
Lwaki tetwakubirako mu ngalo?
People power!
Our power!
Our power!
People power!
Bannaye tufunye amaka. Omwana bw'akula
afuna amaka. Tufunye amaka ky'olaba waliwo abalina ennugu, abafunye akasajja ku mutima kubanga bo bakyapangisa. Ffe tufunye amaka. Kino kiraga nti tuli beeteefuteefu okwasaganya ensonga y'obukulembeze. Kubanga obukulembeze butandikira waka. Mr. President and the rest of our leaders, we want to welcome everybody that has come. Once again, we want to welcome retired Kano Dr. Kiza Besije, Enulu Kano. We want to welcome Omulodi w'ekibuga Kampala, the Honorable Miria Matembe. We want to welcome our Deputy Presidents, Deputy Central, Deputy Western, Deputy Eastern. Kindly stand. We want to welcome, of course, our Secretary General. He's also in the house. The Deputy Secretary General of the FDC, Harold Kaija. We have taken note of our other leaders, but let me request all NUP members of Parliament to stand. NUP members of Parliament, you are welcome. Please stand and wave to the crowd. Thank you, the honorable members, for blessing this function.
Now, we have also been joined by members of Parliament from other political parties. Kindly stand. Members of Parliament from other political parties, you're very welcome. Honorable Dr. Timothy Batua, Honorable Aga from Jinja. I saw Honorable Asinas Nyakatu somewhere.
Been around.
You are all very welcome. Let me request LC5 chairpersons, please stand. LC5 chairpersons, we want to take note of your presence. Thank you for coming.
You are very recognized.
From PG from Butambala. Mayors, let me request mayors to also stand. You are very welcome. Let me request speakers at various levels. Speakers, please stand.
We want to thank you very much for blessing this function.
Councillors at various levels, LC5, LC3, and so on. Councillors, please stand.
All the councillors stand up for recognition. Thanks so much.
So we are not going to delay too much because the weather is beginning to change. I'm going to invite the Secretary General. He's going to update us on a couple of things, how we get to be here. Some people have been asking, but hey, wait a minute. We unveiled a different plan with one building. Now there are like 5 buildings. What happened along the way? He's going to give us all of that information and why we got to that place.
All those questions are going to be answered. All those questions are going to be answered by the Secretary General.
People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. In Kabong, NUP, in Barara, here, even here. People power. Mr. President, our distinguished guests, particularly Dr. Kiza Besije, all the deputy presidents who are here today, our members of parliament, honorable members of parliament,
the members of the National Executive Committee, the mayors and speakers. Because of time, I will speak very briefly and translate what I'll be saying into Luganda, and then we invite another speaker. First of all, we are here to thank God today for the far He has brought us. The journey which started in Chadondo can be seen where it has reached today. As the Bible says, do not despise the day of small beginnings. And we are 100% sure that the God who has brought us this far is going to take us until we are fully in charge of the affairs of our country, so that our people get a better life. Secondly, I already told you in July last year, when we were unveiling this place, that first of all, it was a deliberate step. It was a deliberate step not to acquire land in Kololo, not to acquire land in Nakasero, even though we would have done it. We decided, under the guidance of our president, that we have been in the ghettos of Kamocha and we must look for land in another ghetto where the common people are. And that is why we decided to come here in Kavule, in Waise. So that is the symbolism of this place. And I'm glad that we have been able to transform this ghetto into this wonderful headquarters, which I believe is an example, not only in Uganda, but to the rest of Africa. Now, the other question, as Honorable Esaanyu said, people have been asking why we decided to build this and not that we had initially unveiled. Ladies and gentlemen, the initial plan which we unveiled on that day requires over 4 billion shillings to put into place, which is a lot of money which we do not have right now. But we decided that we should be able to use what we have to create something beautiful out of it. At the time when we unveiled this place, ladies and gentlemen, we only had 2 plots. One plot there and another one here. But like Honorable Esaanyu said, from last year, we have been able to acquire 4 more plots in this very place. That building there belongs to us. We acquired it where the office of the president is. We were able to acquire this building. And we were also able to expand on the outside. Even this very building where we are right now, when we unveiled last year, we did not have it. It was not ours. So we decided to also buy this building and used less than 10% of the money that we would have required to build the other one which we had showed to you. That is because we thought we should be frugal, but also have what we needed to get. So that is the explanation I thought I should give to you. The other point I want to make is to appreciate our president. As you all know, we have been using Kamocha as our headquarters for over 4 years, even under people power. And that place, we have been using it free of charge. We have not been paying for the land in Kamocha, which belongs to our president. But more to that, the president has allowed us to continue using that place for NUP, for people power. And we have decided that in Kamocha, we are going to establish the National Unity Platform School of Leadership. So that is where we shall take our trainings so that comrade leaders can be educated in leadership and other aspects. So all the other departments, finance and administration, mobilization, the election management committee, organization and party building, policy and research, legal, media and communications, training, the head office will be here, although the training will be taking place there, and then arts, culture and sports, all of those departments will be here. And now that we have unveiled this place, we shall be open full every day to serve you, to serve Ugandans. What I can say is, this is your place. You're all welcome to come and use it. In a special way, I want to appreciate some people that I've worked with over time, and those, of course, apart from the president, Chairman Nyanzi. He has been very instrumental in the work that has been going on here, giving ideas and everything else. Comrade Nubian is seated over there. Comrade Nubian, we also have another plot of land behind the other office where we shall soon establish a studio so that the ghetto youth can come and sing revolutionary songs from that place. So you can see the office which has the biggest demand. So we should put it there very soon. And of course other leaders, I can't mention all of them. I want to appreciate the members of parliament. I also want to elaborate people power. I want to also state, I've been seeing propagandists trying to say, where did we get money to buy all this? These are resources strictly that are given to us, that are allocated by parliament. That is why we did not even do a fundraising for this place. We have used only those funds to establish all this. You all remember that NRM gets 75.5% of those resources. I don't know what they use it for, but NUP gets only 12.9% of those resources, and we've been getting it for only about 2 years. And this is what we've been able to use that money. Of course, in addition to the many things we do, our guests, as you know, the party has been having a heavy load, especially having to support families of victims of torture, of extrajudicial killings, etc., of helping political prisoners, and all those others. So you can see we've been trying to remain accountable and transparent in the use of the little resources we get. I want to recognize you, Election Management Committee. Thank you for being very smart on this day. Those are members of the Election Management Committee, Mr. President, and our distinguished guests. Ekisooka twebaza nnyo Katonda okutuyamba olwaleero ne tutuuka ku milestone eno nga bwe mbagambye unveilinga kino ekifo omwaka oguwedde mu mwezi ogw'omusanvu, naye kirungi nnyo okulaba nti olunaku lwaleero tugulawo office. Era bwe twagulawo wano twalina plots 2 zokka mu kifo kino. Twagenda mu maaso ne tufuna plots endala 4. Era tetwafuna plots ezitaliko kintu, wabula twagula n'ebizimbe nga kino kyennyini kye tulimu. Kyali kizimbe kya muntu, ekirala ennyumba gye mulaba naye twakigula ne tugula n'eno, ne tugula n'eyo ennyumba eri awo gye mulaba. Era omwo tugenda kubeeramu ne offices ez'enjawulo, naye tugenda kubeera ne projects ez'enjawulo omuli bannamateeka baffe n'ebirala bwe bityo. Nga bwe twabagamba, bwe twali tulonkinga wano tugula wano ekifo, bwe twakisooka okukilonkinga twabategeeza nti oba oliawo twalifunye ettaka ekololo enakasere oba awalala, naye nga tulungamizibwa pulezidenti waffe twasalawo nti tusigale mu ghetto. Ne tugamba tuve Kamwokya naye tusigale mu ghetto. Ne tugamba tetugenda genda nakasere oba awalala, katugende ewali abantu baffe. Mwatu kwe kulaba nga twajja wano mu ghetto e Bwayiise oba e Kavule. Ensonga endala, waliwo abadde beebuuza kiri ekifaananyi kye twabateerako ekyali kimu, lwaki tetwazimba ekyo ne tusalawo okubeera n'ebizimbe bino eby'enjawulo. Ekyo ekizimbe ba engineer bwe batubaliramu ssente zeetaagisa zaali mu buwumbi 4. Ne tugamba nti mu kifo ky'okuzimba ekizimbe kimu ku buwumbi 4 kati ku ssaawa zino nga tetulina ssente nnyingi, ne tusalawo waakiri tugule ebizimbe bino byonna tubirenovating, tubiredesigning. Twafuna ba engineers abakabi, era simanyi chief engineer waffe bawaali Mwami Nyombi n'abalala ne baturedesigning era bino ebizimbe abakulu bamaze obirambula, naye nammwe mukirizibwa nga tumaze wano okugenda ne mubirambula ne mulaba bwe biri ebyakabi ennyo. So sente ze twakozesa wano teziwera na butundutundu 10 ku buli 100 kwezo ze twali bade tukozesa okuzimba kiri ekizimbe. Naye era nga bwe tugenda mu maaso n'okula n'ekizimbe ekyakabi ekyo ekisingira ddala ku bino bye tulina wano, oba olyawo tugenda kiteekako, naye tulina n'enteekateeka ez'okugula ettaka ne tuzimba offices mu bitundu by'enjawulo eby'eggwanga. Njagala n'okwebaza abantu baffe ab'enjawulo abavuddeyo ne batuwa ettaka mu bitundu eby'enjawulo. Mr. President, nga bw'omanyi abantu ab'enjawulo baze nga batuwa ettaka e Kayunga n'awalala, era neyo tugenda kuzimbayo offices zaffe eza NUP. Ekisemberayo ddala nti njagala nnyo mwena abali wano mwebaze President kubanga yatuwa ettaka lye ery'e Kamwokya tubadde tulikozeseza bwerere ebbanga lino lyonna. Era teyakomyawo, yagambye n'okugamba nti ne kati ekyo ekifo tukyakirina tusobola okukozesa byonna okubeera nga tukikozesa. Era tukyagenda mu maaso awo tuteekewo ettendekero by'obukulembeze e Kamwokya. Era mwe bageto yuta abali wano kati mufunye chance tugenda kubeera n'essomero ery'obukulembeze e Kamwokya mwe tubadde tukolera emirimu gyaffe. Era mujja kufuna ne certificate munange bw'omala kutendekebwa mu ssomero lya NUP ery'obukulembeze. Tugenda kuwa certificate ovimbe. So ekisemberawo ddala nebaziza mukulu chairman Nyanzi Nubianli n'abakulembeze abalala Honorable Senyonyi n'abalala abadde batuyambayo ko nnyo buli lunaku okulaba nga kino ekifo kifaanana bwe kiti. Mpoza ensonga esemberayo ddala omukulu Nubianli ali mu nteekateeka ez'okubateerako mmwe bageto youth studio wali emabega tulinawo ettaka eddala mubeere nga musobola okujja wano mu recording ennyimba ez'akabi n'ebirala bwe bityo. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. People power, our power.
Thank you, the Secretary General. Clap for him. Mumukubire engalo. Much our Secretary General. We are going to have the Honorable John Baptist Nambeshe, our Deputy President. Honorable John Baptist Nambeshe is going to take us through the profiles of all our deceased and missing persons. You've been seeing the President was moving around the other side. He's going to give you all that profile for you to know what is happening behind the scene. John Honorable Patrick Nambeshe.
Mr. President, my fellow Deputy Presidents, the honorable leaders of political formation is present, particularly Dr. Kano Kiza Besige and the rest, members of Parliament present, our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to make a citation. A citation I'm making is peculiar because it is a praiseworthy act in honor of our distinguished departed comrades. I greet you and welcome you all to this unprecedented event. If you look at the wall behind you or besides you, you will see drawn thereon faces of a few of the many martyrs and victims that Mr. Museveni's regime has made of the comrades with whom we started this journey. At the extreme end, just behind there, is a painting of the late Yasin